So, HTLT, harder than last time, is a mentality. I love it. I love Greg Doucette. I love his line. It took me a while to get turned on to him, but I love just the way he looks at a lot of stuff. The sustainable, diet, sustainable exercise, things you can maintain for a lifetime. And I've been watching him for quite a while. It took me a while to get a little bit more turned on to his other stuff, but I read the Circle diet book. I started trying his supplement line, and I've been really impressed. That's not it though, but I go over in the supplements eventually too, but a lot of good things to say there. I had like a total mental collapse. Everything imploded at the end of this last year, and mental health, financial, just go down the list. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I'm sober now, which is awesome, but a lot of fallout from that. And I had something click back in February. They just got me, or March actually, they just got me to start kicking it into gear. But HTLT is not what got me to get the jump going, but that mentality, putting that into every single aspect of my life when I did finally turn it on, is I've just been able to do incredible things in the last few months. I'd have to sit down and really do a deep dive to look at everything I did, but I was on probation. I had to finish all my requirements for probation, get my license back. I had to retake the written exam to get my driver's license back, pay all kinds of fees and stuff. The list goes on and on and on. There's more that I can do in one little short thing, but I started basically putting in personal work into every aspect of my life, mentally, physically, spiritually, all day, every single day, and just it being extremely structured, extremely routine, and trying to do every single thing harder than last time. Every activity I would do, every gym I would go to, every exercise, I started just trying to do it harder than last time. And here's one small example. One of my buddies asked me to go do some hill running, and I was super excited about that, went and did it. And later that week I was doing it by myself, and I was going up the hill, and I was thinking to myself, and I was like, man, this is kind of hard. And I was like, well, why does this have to be hard? What if I just make it easy? If I just keep training at it and doing it and working it until it's not hard for me anymore. And that's kind of how I'm just trying to treat everything in my life now. If you put enough time in, if you put the work in, if you put the effort in, you will get the results. It takes time, but if you're willing to work harder than everybody else, if you're willing to work harder than last time and do it, the results are incredible. Just absolutely ridiculous. So right now, I'm probably about a month and a half out from a fractured elbow, and probably 2 weeks ago I got back up to a 225 bench for the first time. A couple weeks before that I couldn't even lift 40 pounds with my fractured arm. I just started working on doing flips. Yesterday was my second day training on doing flips. I've been starting to go hard at that, and I'll probably be landing backflips for the first time next week. Then I'll be taking them onto my BMX bike in a foam pit. I've just started trying to look at everything differently. A week or two ago, I hopped into a live stream for Instagram. One of my guys I looked up to as a hero, and that was a big change for me. It was like I could have done that at any point in time, and I did that, and I got done with it, and it was like, well, what's keeping me from actually just getting to know all these people I look up to and think are awesome, and actually going out and doing cool stuff with them? And I just realized it was like nothing, just me. So I'm gonna put this on just over some different clips and videos of stuff that I've kind of done over the last couple months now. I got back into running. My buddy got me into running. I hung up running. Last weekend I did 2 different events just for fun on the way to going rock climbing. I did a 5K I found, and then there was this banana run where I got to go dress up in a banana suit and get hang out with a bunch of people doing banana stuff and get chased by a gorilla. Now I'm just starting to look everywhere and see what's going on, and it gives me a reason to go to new places, find new things, meet new people, and try to do all the things I love everywhere I go. I started doing YouTube a little over a month ago. I try to post daily. I'm still trying to work HTLT into my content. I am doing so much all the time that I'll get there. I can only do so much every single day. I could have twice as many hours in a day right now, and it wouldn't be enough. There's just too much to do, too many exciting things, too many cool, awesome people to meet out there. And a lot of that has just been from that harder than last time mentality. It's where I'm at right now in Minnesota. We're in a weather air quality watch. It's really, really bad weather here from all the smoke coming down in Canada. On top of that, it's really hot and humid. And I got done with work today, and there was a class, a balance and flexibility class, which I started checking out different classes just as they're resources. I get to meet people, go do cool things, and it ties in with all the sports I like to do and stuff. But so I jogged up in this terrible weather, in this heat, to the YMCA so I could go do this new class with a new teacher I haven't met before. And I'm walking back right now. I was going to run back, but I wanted to make this clip for my video tonight. Everywhere I go now, I am trying to talk to people, meet new people, pay attention and listen. And I started to realize that everybody is awesome. Everybody has cool stories, and you just meet incredible people everywhere. But today I saw in the Discord there, one of the guys reached out. I don't know if it was Ethan or what, and he was like looking for somebody to go to help out at a event in, I have to even look at somewhere, I think Los Angeles or somewhere. And I'm sitting at work and I saw that, and that's something normally that I wouldn't even think about. I'm over in Minnesota, and normally I would have been like, there's no way I'm going to get out there. I'd be worried about money or all this other stuff. And I saw it, and within about 5 seconds, I started messaging, emailing, doing everything I could. That's why I'm making this video tonight here even. But I looked at it and I was like, well, yeah, I want to go. Why not? I would love to go. That just sounds like a blast. I'd get to meet some cool people. I don't care what it takes to get there. I know I could figure that out. And even if nothing comes from that, it's getting me to make this thing here that I'm gonna put in the Discord, and it'll probably get me to start doing some more HTLT stuff with my content. But I want to start getting more involved on the Discord. It'd be cool to see, actually a little bit more interactive group of guys on there. We're all out here trying to do the same stuff, and it's just so fun meeting people. Yesterday I was in an Instagram live for that guy Brett Benasewicz again, and I made 2 new friends yesterday while I was at work. I made a friend that lives over in the UK. I made a friend with another guy that lives in Michigan. Last week doing those running events, I made a couple different friends. One I met at a gym I was checking out, another one I met at the run. He's a personal trainer, and it's just so much fun. But we'll see what happens. But everybody just keep working harder than last time, and you guys will see the results that I'm going to be showing you guys of what's happening. It's already been crazy, and it's just going to get more wild. But you guys have fun out there, and stay safe, take it easy.